change of light bulb. I'll get back to you on that. How many spells of dollars does it take to make the magic of pulling legends from their hats? Will they take another sucker for an undersell? Regarding them with compliments and muscatel. A honeymoon in Vegas in a plush hotel. Well, that's a sad town in the morning lights.
Well, we started Bauhaus in the late 70s, and it kind of came out of punk rock. It was also the start of new wave, and although we were grouped in with the new wave movement, we were kind of outsiders as well. We were just trying to make music that we hadn't heard before and that satisfied ourselves and that spoke of our roots and our dreams.
When you're making with a bullpen on the dotted line, the devil's in his heaven and your head supply.
That time, politically and socially, it was quite a depressed time, a bit like Portugal now in a way, maybe even more so. We came from a factory town. They made boots and shoes, that's what they made. And so that kind of bleak landscape was reflected in the music, but there was also this sort of yearning to break out of that and really kind of shoot for the stars and just burst out of the grey into the light. But in order to do that fully, you had to go through this darkness and not sort of shy away from that. So that really was the essence of Bauhaus.
She's treaded the trail for the catwalk. Prairie grass was a grimy street. Still she always rides in limousines and these diamonds.
And then Love and Rockets was more colourful, and it was more up because the times was changing. It was like the mid-80s. It was a more exuberant time and more optimistic time. So that was reflected in the music. There's also the band was more psychedelic, but also we had an acoustic side that was represented by, in particular, the third album, Sun Moon. And that album, out of all of them, is the closest to what I do solo. That's why in my live set I feature several songs that I was mainly responsible for, and they work nicely, they complement my solo songs because they're in a similar vein.
Someone shot nostalgia in the back. Someone shot our innocence. And all our colours have run. A broken arrow in a bloody pool. Moon in the face of midnight. Proposals. Someone shot nostalgia in the back. Someone shot our innocence in the shadow of his smile.
Well, the latest album is called Not Long for This World, and that's an album about mortality. It's partly covers and partly my own original songs. It's really outside of the times, the current times. It's a much bigger, universal theme. That's what that's about, but I'm just starting to write a new album that's more, it's all original material, and it's basically love songs.
All our dreams are melted down. We're hiding in the bushes. Dead men doing Douglas Fairbanks stunts.
It's very intimate. It's quiet, more quiet, you know. Although it does, you know, it has some intensity, but it's basically acoustic guitar, a keyboard, and a bass.